All right, so we got the stock rear master cylinder off, and one thing I noticed right off the bat with that one versus this aftermarket one is that the line is way shorter to go across. So one thing we can do is just extend this out, get a different line, and make sure it's long enough to get over to this one. Unfortunately, I don't think we can run this line because it's significantly bigger, but I think it's too big. So that's one thing we're going to have to do. But other than that, it looks like it will bolt right back up. We're going to use the new hardware. The washers don't look all that great, but they should work. So you can see the lines are significantly smaller on the aftermarket one. But it does look pretty close to being the same. The adjustment, we'll have to measure all that. But I don't know. We're going to try it out, see how it looks. We got a new line put on. The old line was 1 too short and 2 was kind of just crappy. When I was pulling it off, the line broke. So high quality, high quality. So I'm gonna try to throw this on, see what it looks like. Well, from here, it doesn't even bolt up. Hitting something on the master cylinder itself onto the frame of the quad. Okay, so we had to cut the top of this a little bit, sand it down so it'll fit here. You could cut this if you wanted to, but I don't want to touch anything on this frame if you don't have to, because again, Chinese stuff versus the actual OEM frame, just chop Chinese stuff up. But that should work. Brakes on, all tightened up here. Lines put on. We got some fluid in it, and see if it'll won't focus at all. But we're gonna pump this up a little bit and see what kind of pressure we can get on this thing and bleed her. Okay, seems to be bled pretty well. Made a mess on the shop floor. Some nice spinach, touch. Good and tight. But yeah, there we go. Spin it up, push it, tight. So the back's pretty good. Didn't take much to bleed these, just pumped them up a few times, got the fluid through it, and worked out pretty well. Not actually too bad. We'll see how long these last, but for being Chinese and being a couple bucks, they're working. All right, so I got the back brakes bled, got the front ones bled. Feels very, very good. Again, these are that off-brand Chinese one off eBay, but they seem to be working really well. We'll see how long they last, but I'm happy with that. I'm really happy that the adjustment and everything on them is pretty good. Definitely cheap, but as long as they work and they get the job done, that's all I really care about. But I like it. You got rocks. Alright, so we got these really cool ODI grips we're going to install. Pretty cool design. They just slide on and then they mount. So there's no glue or anything like that, which is really cool. We've never used these before, but they've got these little clamps and they clip on, and then you just tighten them up with some Allen heads. Pretty cool idea, pretty cool design. We're going to try it out. Put on there good and tight. Both sides. I like it. Now we can adjust these where we want them. Oh, it looks awesome. So this is where we're at. We're going to leave it here. A little update on the exhaust. We have a little bit of fitment here. This is a Two Brothers exhaust system I got off a buddy of mine years and years and years ago. Never used, but we're going to fab our own exhaust into the header pipe, which we have over here. And on the header pipe, there's a little weld there that we cleaned up a little bit. So hook flow a little bit better. We're not going to do a head pipe. I did a little research and just a kind of common sense. If you look at this, it's a 350cc engine. That pipe is massive. My brute force is a 750, and I have aftermarket pipes, and they're not even as big as that. So I think these stock head pipes are going to flow, or head pipe is going to flow perfectly fine. But it does look pretty sweet. But that time will tell. But we got the brakes all done. Grips all done. Handlebars are basically all done. That's set up here. I still want to change this. I don't like this setup, but at least the brakes do work. Tires are back on for now. We have back tires. We have 4 snows coming. This thing isn't going to be a powerhouse, but it's going to look pretty sweet with those tires and this setup all slammed to the ground and whatnot. But so far, this is where we're at. We're going to call it a day. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. God bless.